Namaste children. This week we started to learn about information processing. I hope you're clear with all the example sums. Today we are going to start with exercise 5.1. Before that, let us see what all we discussed in the previous session, okay? What did we learn in last class? We learned about the principles of counting. Do you remember? There were two principles, right? What are they? Addition principle and multiplication principle. Very good. What is addition principle? If it is either one, that is, you are having two options. We saw an example, right? Here were a list of tiffin items and here were a list of meal items. You are going to eat only one food. Okay? So in chances of this, what we should do when you are having this or that, we will be adding. That is called as addition principle. Okay? And same way, when you are going to select the tiffin first and then the meal also, which is dependent on each other, we will be multiplying both the possible ways. Clear? So, if you see the word or, you have to add it. If you see the word and, you are going to multiply it. Okay? This is the base. Using this only, we are going to solve the entire exercise. Shall we start? Now look at the first question in exercise 5.1. It is the choose the best option. Shall we discuss this? How many outcomes can you get when you toss 3 coins once? You are going to take 3 coins. Let us assume 3 1 rupee coins you are going to take. Okay, you are going to toss it. How you will toss it? Using your thumb finger you will toss it, right? When you toss it like that, what will happen? You will get either a head or a tail. Is there any other chance of getting an answer? No, only 2 options we have. So for each coin we have 2 chances. Always remember the chances should be written here. And the number of coins that you are going to toss should be written in the power value. How many coins you are going to toss now? 3 coins. So you will write 2 power 3. The base will always be the number of chances and the power value will be the number of coins or whatever you are going to find the answer for. Okay. Now 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2 will give you 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. So the answer is option B, 8. Clear? Now using the same logic, tell the answer for second one. In how many ways can you answer 3 multiple choice questions with the choices A, B, C and D? So what are the choices here? A, B, C and D. How many choices are there? 4 choices. And how many questions are we going to answer? 3 MCQ questions. So this should be in the power value. So what will be the answer? 4 into 4 into 4. So 4 4s are 16 and 16 4s are 64. Very good. So the answer is option D. Clear? Now look at the next question. How many 2-digit numbers contain in the number 7? Okay. How many 2-digit number has the number 7? That is starting from 17, you can say, right? 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67 and in the 70 series starting from 70 to 79 you can say. Okay, and then 87 and 97. Now count the number of 7s here. From 70 to 79, how many 7s are there? 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76 and 77 has 2 7s in it. Okay, so 77, 78 and 79. So therefore this set alone contains 11 number of 7s. Then count all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So this 11 plus 8 will give you the answer. So the answer is 19 sevens. Okay. It is option C, 19. Clear, children? Shall we continue with the next set of sums? Now look at this Roman letter 2. Answer the following. You are going to have an ice cream or a cake. What is the keyword that you found now? This or. Very good. If you have found out, you can just pat yourselves. Very good. Then there are 3 flavors: chocolate, strawberry and vanilla in ice creams. In ice creams there are 3 flavors. Okay. And 2 flavors, orange or velvet, red velvet in the cake. So in cake we have 2 choices. In how many possible ways can you choose an ice cream or a cake? The word or is mentioned. So what we should do now? Which principle we will use? Addition principle. Very good. So how you will write the answer? 3 plus 2. Therefore, there are 5 possible ways. It is very simple. Only the keyword you have to spot it and then write the answer. That's it. Okay. Now see how you will write the solution. First, ice cream has 3 choices. You just list those choices. And then cake has 2 choices. And in the next step, number of possible ways is equal to 3 plus 2, it is equal to 5 possible ways. Okay, that is the answer. Shall we move on to the next one? Now, look at the second question. In how many ways can the teacher choose 3 students in all? Okay, the teacher is going to choose 3 students. And one each from each class, she is going to select 1 student. So, from one student she is going to select in 6th standard and it has 10 students in 6th standard. In 7th standard she is going to choose 1 student and in 8th standard also she is going to choose 1 student. Are the values dependent on each other? No, because she is going to separately select one student from each class. So she is going to go to the 6th standard classroom and in that 10 students she is going to select 1. Okay. So what we have to do, which principle we will use? Addition or multiplication? Since the values are independent of each other, we can add. Because the word or is not given here, so we are going to check whether it is dependent or independent. For addition, it should be independent. Here it is independent, right? Because she is going to go to each class and select 1 student. So how many possible ways are here now? We can say this 10 plus 15 plus 20 is equal to the number of possible ways. Clear? So how we will start writing it? Teacher is going to select 1 student from each grade. Okay? And in 6th standard there are 10 students. In 7th standard 15. 8th standard 20 students. Okay? So what is the next step? The number of possible ways is equal to 10 plus 15 plus 20 and it will give you 45 ways. Clear, children? Shall we move on to the next one? Now, third question. If you have 2 school bags and 3 water bottles, then in how many different ways can you carry both a school bag and a water bottle while going to the school? So what is the question? You are having 2 school bags and 3 water bottles and you are going to carry both, that is a school bag and. So this and is the keyword here. Correct? So you are going to carry a school bag and a water bottle while going to the school. How many possible ways are there to carry it? So what we should do? The first keyword you have spotted, it is and. So which principle we will use? Multiplication principle. Shall we start solving? Now, first, these are the choices. I have just given it as a pictorial representation. Okay, if you are not drawing this also, it is fine. This is just for your understanding. So, the next step, the total possible ways is equal to this 2 into 3 will give you 6 ways because of the word and. If they are asking you school bag or a water bottle, you will be adding. But it is given and, so we are going to multiply. Is it clear? Next, Look at the fourth question. Roll numbers are created with a letter followed by 3 digits in it from the letters A, B, C, D and E and any 3 digits from 0 to 9. Okay. We are going to create a roll number and the roll number is going to have one of this 5 alphabet. And from 0 to 9 there is going to be 3 digit. For example, if I am taking A, after A there is going to be 3 numbers. It can be 0, 1, 2. Okay, any 3 numbers. So first tell me, how many possible ways can you arrange this 3 digit number? 0 to 9 has how many numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 10 numbers inside 0 to 9. Okay. So how many possible ways are there to create one digit number? If suppose you are going to create A and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 9 I am going to create. So how many possible ways will be there? 1 into 10. If it is a one digit number, only 10. Okay, so there will be 10 possible ways. Suppose I am going to create a 2 digit number, that is A, 0 and 1. For this 0 I have already 10 possible ways, and for this 1 also I will have another 10 possible ways, right? Since both are dependent on each other, we must multiply. So for a set of 2 digit number, we will multiply and say 10 into 10, there will be 100 ways. Clear? Shall we start solving? Once I solve it clearly, you will understand. Now look here. From A, B, C, D and E, how many alphabets are there? 5 letters. Okay. And from 0 to 9, we have 10 numbers in between. So what is the next step? If suppose you are going to take one alphabet and one digit, you can write it as 1 into 10 and say 10 ways. Suppose, but the question is I am going to take out of these 5 letters. So when 5 letters and one digit is done, for this letters alone I have 5 options, and for this one digit number I have 10 options, right? So 5 into 10 will give us 50 ways. Same way, when 5 letters and 2 digits are created, 5 into 10 into 10. So 500 ways. When 5 letters and 3 digits are created, we will have 5 into 10 into 10 into 10. So what will be the answer? It will be 5000 ways. Clear? If it is for one digit, we will have 10 ways. If it is for 2 digit, we will have 10 into 10, 100 ways. For 3 digit, 3 times you will multiply 10 and say it is 1000 ways. Since there is a letter before here, because A, B, C, D and E is given, you are going to have 5 more options before that number. That is why we are multiplying with 5 here. Clear, children? Shall we move on to the next sum? Now, a safety locker in a jewel shop requires a 4-digit unique code. The code has digits from 0 to 9. How many unique codes are possible? This is the same concept. Can you think and tell me? From 0 to 9, we have how many numbers? 10 numbers. Very good. Then, they are telling us we are going to create a 4-digit unique code. If it is 1 digit, how many options we have? As we discussed in the last sum, we have 10 ways. And then if it is a 2-digit number, we have 10 into 10, 100 ways. If it is a 3-digit number, we have 3 times you will multiply 10 and tell me 3 zeros will come, 1000 ways. And it is a 4-digit number, so there should be 4 times 10 will be multiplied. So the answer is 10,000 ways. From 0 to 9, you can make 4-digit numbers in 10,000 different possible ways. Clear, children? First, for solution, you will write from 0 to 9, we have 10 numbers, and then one digit is equal to 10 numbers, so we have 10 possible ways. Same way for 2 digits, we have 100 ways. For 3 digit, 1000 ways. For 4 digits, we have 10,000 different ways. Clear, children? This might be a little confusing in the starting, but once you start solving it, definitely you will feel it is easy. Okay? If you have any doubts, please don't hesitate. Ask me. Okay, children? Now for homework, you will solve all the sums that we discussed here. That is exercise 5.1 from choose the correct answer till the second Roman letter, 5 sums. Okay? Let's meet in next class. Thank you, children.